Global Ethics Corner from the Carnegie Council.
The conflict between Google and China may be a threshold moment, a tipping point. Google's withdrawal from China and subsequent accommodation highlights some ethical issues, including how should companies comply with local law? Should companies focus on human rights issues like free speech? And is the phrase, doing well by doing good, an effective business model or a cliché? The tipping point issue, however, is underscored by the success of Google's competitor, Baidu. Baidu has close ties to the government of China and abides by all Chinese requirements. Globally, the state has become an economic player, not only a regulator, and this portends a dramatically altered international environment. Around the world, businesses that are owned by or closely related to sovereign states are major players. The state's capture of capitalism identifies competitive global economic models and the potential for international conflict. In part, this is not new. Saudi oil fields were owned by companies including Exxon and Mobil. Now they are government-owned businesses, and globally big oil companies control only about 3% of petroleum reserves. No longer restricted to energy, state business champions and investors are now wide-ranging. Today, this model presents a challenge to free market political systems. Should these systems actively support companies which clash with state capitalist regimes? Should free market regimes back companies pursuing social objectives, profit, or both? Will this economic clash increase the prospects of real conflict? What do you think? Is Google's confrontation with China a taste of the future? This is William Vokey from the Carnegie Council.
Made possible by the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs. Post a comment at www.carnegiecouncil.org.